Hi everyone. Today we're going to discuss one of the most challenging situations we face in pre-hospital care, the death of a child after an on-scene resuscitation. This is an incredibly difficult topic, but preparing for it can make a significant difference for the surviving family, for you, as well as the whole team. Our goal today is to equip you with the tools to navigate these heartbreaking moments with empathy, compassion, and professionalism. When we respond to a pediatric arrest, we bring all of our training, our skills, and our hope. When resuscitation efforts are unsuccessful, the weight of that moment for everyone involved is immense. It's not just about the medical outcome, it's about the profound grief that is about to unfold. How we handle ourselves and how we deliver this news can leave a lasting impact. The preparation for delivering bad news often begins before resuscitation efforts cease. First, designate a leader for family interaction. This should be someone calm and empathetic who can focus on the family while others are managing the patient. Second, if possible, discreetly gather basic pertinent information like the child's name, age, and who the primary parent or guardian is. This humanizes the interaction later. Third, anticipate the need for support. Think about who you can call upon. Could it be a chaplain, a social worker, or even a peer support team for yourselves and your crew? Finally, and this is really crucial, consider the environment. Is there a private, quiet space nearby where you can speak with the family? If not, how can you create one? Even turning off flashing lights and the radio can help create a calmer atmosphere. Once the decision has been made to terminate resuscitation efforts, take a brief moment as a team. This allows you to regroup, ensure everyone is on the same page regarding the decision, and confirm who will be delivering the news. When you approach the family, if it's appropriate, do so as a small, cohesive team. The designated speaker should take the lead, but having other team members present can provide a sense of support and unity. This is the hardest part. What do you say? Start by being direct, yet compassionate. Something like, "I'm so sorry, but despite everything we did, we were unable to save," and insert the child's name here. It's critical to use the words died or dead. Avoid euphemisms like passed away or gone to a better place. These can be confusing and don't convey the finality of the situation. Next, acknowledge their grief. "I can only imagine how difficult this is for you right now." Or, "There are no words for how sorry I am." Silence can be also very powerful here. Offer them the opportunity to see their child. "Would you like to spend some time with," and insert the child's name here. This can be an incredibly important step in their grieving process. Prepare the child, if possible, by covering tubes and lines and covering any trauma in a respectful way. Finally, explain the immediate next steps clearly and simply. This might involve contacting law enforcement, the coroner's office, or simply arranging transport. Break it down into small, digestible pieces of information. Beyond the words, your actions are vital. Allow for silence. This is not a moment to fill every void with words. Let the grieving process. Maintain eye contact and a calm, compassionate demeanor. Your presence alone can be reassuring. Offer practical support. Can you get them a glass of water? A chair? Sometimes these small gestures mean a lot. Answer their questions honestly and simply. If you don't know the answer, say so and offer to find out or connect them with someone who does. Do not offer false hope or assign blame. This is not a time for if-onlys. Last, and this is so important, provide resources for grief support. Have a list of local bereavement services, chaplains, or support groups ready to offer assistance. A few finer considerations. Remember to be mindful of the cultural and religious considerations. What might be appropriate for one family may not be for another. Adapt your approach with respect. Also, recognize the profound impact on your team. These calls take a toll. Ensure your crew has time to debrief, process, and access peer support if needed. It's okay to feel sad, frustrated, or angry. These are normal human reactions to an incredibly abnormal situation. As a further resource, we have a podcast that delves deeper into delivering difficult news. It features a conversation with a chaplain who offers invaluable insights and perspectives on navigating these moments with empathy and grace. You can find the podcast by clicking on the microphone or clicking on the link to the audio podcast, and we'll also have it in the comments below. We want to thank the Sonoma County Law Enforcement Chaplain Service for their time and their expertise in helping us first responders be able to navigate these very difficult conversations and situations. Special thanks to Rita Constantini, the Executive Director, and Elizabeth Goodson, the Senior Chaplain who you heard on the podcast today. If you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me, Art Sia, at the email address that you see listed. Thanks again for all that you do and for serving our community.